What's the wildest thing you've seen a parent allow? I was on a packed flight to Seattle, squeezed against the window. Just as the doors were closing, a woman rushed on board with a boy about 5 years old. They stopped at my row, and I immediately felt a sense of dread. The boy pointed at my seat and screamed, "I want the window! I want the window!" His voice echoed through the cabin. The mother didn't shush him. Instead, she leaned toward me with an entitled smile. "Would you mind switching? He'll scream the whole flight if he doesn't get the window." She said it like she was offering me a choice, but her tone made it clear she expected me to move. "I'm sorry, I specifically booked this seat," I replied. The boy unleashed a scream that made my eardrums vibrate. The mother just shrugged, as if to say, "See, told you," and took the aisle seat without attempting to calm him. A flight attendant appeared. "Is everything okay here? This person won't give my son the window seat, and now he's upset," the mother said, making it sound like I was bullying a child. The boy started kicking the seat in front of him where an elderly man sat. The man turned around, clearly in pain. I noticed a cane leaning against his seat. The mother patted her son's leg, but didn't stop him. "He'll calm down once we're in the air." We took off with the soundtrack of the boy's sobs. Then I felt something wet hit my arm. The boy was deliberately squeezing his juice box, so drops landed on me. She glanced up from her phone. "Ethan, don't waste your juice," she said, but made no move to take it away. No apology to me. Nothing. 20 minutes into the flight, the boy unbuckled his seatbelt and stood on his seat. The mother was watching a movie with headphones in. The boy grabbed my book and threw it to the floor. "Hey," I said. The mother removed one earbud. "What's the problem now?" "Your son threw my book on the floor." She sighed. "Ethan, that's not nice. Say sorry." "No, I want the window." She just shrugged and returned to her movie. The elderly man turned around. "Would you like to switch seats with me?" Before I could answer, the mother jumped in. "That would be wonderful. Ethan, this nice man is giving you a window seat." "Actually, I was offering my seat to this person, not your child," the man clarified. The mother's expression hardened. "Well, that doesn't help the situation, does it?" The boy started kicking the elderly man's seat again, harder. The man winced in pain. "Ma'am, your son needs to stop kicking the seat. This gentleman might have back problems." "He's 5, she hissed. "He has energy. What do you expect?" A flight attendant paused. "Is there a problem?" "This child keeps kicking my seat, and I've had recent back surgery," the elderly man explained. "Ma'am, please keep your son from kicking the seats." "Everyone's attacking me just because my son is a little energetic," the mother protested. As they argued, the boy grabbed my water bottle, unscrewed the cap, and poured water all over my lap. I jumped up, soaking wet. "Are you kidding me? It was an accident. Don't yell at him." "That was not an accident." He looked right at me while he did it. The flight attendant's smile disappeared. "Ma'am, I need you and your son to come with me. We're not going anywhere. We have rights." A second flight attendant appeared, and after a brief discussion, the first one said, "We're moving you to separate seats where your son won't disturb other passengers." "Separate? I'm not being separated from my child." "Then you both need to move to the back row." "Fine," she snapped. "This airline is terrible. I'm never flying with you again." As they moved to the back, the boy screamed, "I hate you all." The mother didn't correct him. The flight was peaceful for about an hour. Then a commotion erupted from the back. Flight attendants rushed down the aisle. The boy had opened an overhead bin while his mother was in the bathroom, causing several bags to fall. One had hit a sleeping passenger on the head. When we landed, 2 airport security officers were waiting at the gate. As I passed their row, the mother was arguing loudly, while the boy sat quietly, looking scared. The first appropriate emotion I'd seen from him the entire flight. I walked past without looking back, finally free from the nightmare that had taught me the true meaning of passenger horror stories.